It is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up. So I had to put my
I remember when Kanye came out and professed his faith in Jesus Christ, everybody was talking about it. Everybody was saying Kanye is a Christian now. This is a good thing. I wasn't one of those people. Here's why. Whenever somebody famous come out and say they are a Christian, always take that with a grain of salt. It's either they're trying to promote their movie or they're trying to promote their music. You're about to see what I'm talking about in this video. Take a look.
At one point, we hear, and this is all you. We hear, Jesus is king. We hear this, but that's all you. Then there's sometimes you just want to say, man, not fuck it, but you just want to say, man, this is what I'm feeling right now. Are you in that space where you're comfortable enough to say, this is where I am right now? I'm still a man of God. Jesus still is king, but this is vultures right now. This is where I am.
It is, but I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up. So I had to put my experience in this world, my experience with my children, my experience with other people, my experience with my account, my experience with my brand, and my experience with the level of music that I was dealing with in my own hands.
There's a big misconception out there, even among Christians, that whenever I pray, God's supposed to answer my prayer. And if he doesn't, there's a problem. How many people that left Christianity because supposedly they didn't hear from God? Jesus never promised to take our problem away. In fact, he said the opposite. Here's what John chapter 16 verse 33 says. I have told you all this so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth you will have many trial and sorrow, but take heart because I have overcome this world. Jesus never promised to take our problem away. Jesus will help us through our problem, but he's not going to take it away. Let's continue with the video.
A lot of times I just feel like in our society, in America, people, Christians, we depend on Jesus so much that we won't put the word in ourselves. And the main thing that really that I don't rock with is it's just always like, I'm going to pray for you. And it's just like, you can actually physically do something yourself too, more than just pray. And we're so in this mentality that's all that needs to happen, but we ain't praying our way out of prison. Mm-hmm. We ain't praying our way out.
I don't disagree with what Kanye just said. In fact, what he said is true. If you're a Christian and somebody needs financial support, they need to pay their rent, they need to pay their bill, you're supposed to help that person. Prayer is not going to help in that moment. Prayer is good. We should always pray. But if you can't help a person, help them. Let's continue with the video.
Out of the abortion clinics, we ain't praying our way to get our land back that was always ours after gentrification, after the Harlem Renaissance and Black Wall Street was burned to the ground. Them prayers ain't working. We have to apply actual physical building partnerships, and it don't start unless we could really be real with each other and say, this is what I did, this is what I did. Look at this. I know I'm not going to third rail your interview, but look at the power of what happened when me and Kyrie was on the same page. See, that's what's scary. But what they do is they put us each in a silo and say, your grandmother going to lose her crib, and this going to, how many threats we've been dealt with? And I didn't pray my way through them threats either. I had to get up and do it myself. I had so much to do, I ain't had time to pray.
In Matthew chapter 7, Jesus said, you'll know them by their fruit. In other words, Jesus is saying, you'll know my true follower based on how they act, based on what they do, based on how they treat other people, not based on what they say. Let me know in the comment. Do you think Kanye was a real Christian, or he was going to a phase just to promote his music? And I'll see you on the next video. Take care.